Hello everyone, and welcome to Hyrule Warriors, the definitive edition. Once again we are joined by my friend who's been here through the other episodes. Whoopsies.
Hello, it's me, Card. I'm back once again for episode 20. Yes, the big 2-0.
Right? Man, yeah, 20. That's hard to believe, but it is 20. Oh, crap. Sorry, just a moment. I still have Minecraft running in the background. Let me close out of that, because otherwise that's going to lag everything. I've been doing this, and I don't know if it's also airing at the same time. I've been doing this Minecraft mod pack, and it's been a lot of fun, and I completely forgot that I had it running from earlier. So, I need to get that shut down so the stream will work. Well, not stream, but the recordings. On that note, though, it's a new session of once again, so that means some amiibos, and I have a interesting choice of amiibos for today's session. The first one that I have here is good old green Mario.
Oh, yes, the younger Mario, like the one who's always in the shadows. The one I actually like more than the older ones.
Whoops! Helps if I hit the button. But yeah, so this amiibo is wow. You would think that Luigi would give me a lot more money considering how rich he is, but
Hey, despite how rich Luigi is, sometimes even he can be a bit down on his luck.
Right? And doesn't he have like 7 mansions now?
No, just the one.
Just the one?
Okay. Yeah, like the others, he just helped get clean out.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, each one of my amiibos is actually named with a joke name, and that one's name is actually Green Mario. Then we also have Mega Man.
Yes, the franchise that Capcom forgot.
Right?
I'm not better.
So, this one is named Mega Man because I am a huge Vine Sauce watcher. 5,000 rupees, not too bad.
Yeah, wonder how much that equates in Zenny.
This one I don't remember the name that I gave it. But I think I named it Shove Knight. But
full chivalry. Let us see what the good Shovel Knight gives us.
Right. Begoron's nice. Not bad.
Wonder which one of the order of no quarter he got that from.
Right.
Yes, I have played Shovel Knight and I loved it. Oh hey, look, it's the Blue Burb.
Yeah. So I have played the Shovel Knight on Wii U. I didn't realize that if you bought Shovel Knight for Switch that it gave you like Shovel Knight and all the expansions. So I just bought one of the expansions. I still need to just go out and buy the Shovel Knight for the Switch. But I bought Shadows of Torment or whatever. So.
And apparently Falco is loaded.
Yep. Not as loaded as that one amiibo the other day that gave us 50,000, but.
Yeah, it's Space Princess. What do you expect?
Right. And if we're doing Falco, we have to do Fox as well. So.
Yep.
I actually bought these two amiibos together. So, another 5,000. We got some decent rupees, so that's good.
What do you expect from a couple of mercenaries?
Right. I don't know. According to Star Fox Assault, or maybe it was Adventures. I think it was Adventures. They were running out of money, and that's why Falco had left the team.
No, it was the one for the 3DS that wasn't the N64 remake because I remember Assault and Falco was still part of this team during Assault. That's when they had to deal with the Aperoids.
Yeah, but he had left before. He had left during the Adventures, or during Star Fox Adventures.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get Crystal at the end, and then like Falco, like when you're fighting the final boss, Falco shows up. But it was because they had like run out of money, or were running out of money, or something like that, and so Falco moved on to other things to try and make a name for himself, and then basically came back to Star Fox.
Because let's face it, as much as the grumpy old bird doesn't want to admit, he really would not be all that good by himself. He needs Fox. He needs Fox Leos to keep his temperament from getting better of him.
Right.
Because let's face it, Falco is nothing but a very effective edge burb.
He's also not the greatest flyer because he's always in trouble.
Well, that goes with Peppy and Flippy too. So you know.
Well, yeah.
At least Slippy has an excuse. You know, he's more of the tech guy. And let's face it, Peppy ain't getting any younger.
Yeah. Indeed. I just think of the Brental Floss song, the Star Fox Oddity.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on to the Temple of Souls, which is once again limited link like the last level. So I'm going to go ahead and grab up the Master Sword for this because 300 power.
Yep.
So yeah, we obtained the Master Sword. We dispatched the evil Wizro, and then just kind of began tearing through Sia's army. With a lot of victories behind them, the army's morale was improving, and Link kind of started to become a little cocky because he thought he was invincible. So,
typical. Whenever the main protagonist gets a new power up that puts him leagues above his allies, he always gets a swelled head. And this is going to be the time where he has to learn a valuable lesson about friendship, so to cool his cocky attitude down.
It actually is indeed. You nailed it right on the head with that one.
I was joking.
Nope, that actually is the plot of this level. He gets cocky. He gets himself stuck at one point. And then him and his friends show up, and they're like, "Hey, friendship, yada yada," and then
I swear to God, if we beat Ganondorf with a giant rainbow, I'm out of here.
Yeah. So no, you don't defeat Ganondorf with a giant rainbow, just with like an uber-powered Master Sword. Because apparently the Master Sword in this story is powered by friendship.
You know what? Considering we have both the Master Sword and the Master Sword Spirit with us, I'm not that surprised. And well, let's face it. Yeah. In case people forgot, I would have expected that relationship with Fi to be at least half the reason why the Master Sword is strong as it is, because that whole master and weapon unity thing.
Right. Probably. I know that it's because of Phi that is the reason why only Link can wield the Master Sword. So, it probably also is a factor in, like, why it's so strong, too.
Mm-hmm.
Because, whoopsies, I didn't even do that. Because of,
Oh, well.
Phi.
Yeah.
So, but...
But again, when your weapon has sentience, you kind of have to go with the flow on this sort of thing. It's like, okay, my sword can literally talk to me.
Right. Well, it's just like Han Solo's Millennium Falcon is sentient, apparently.
Wait, what? I haven't seen Solo, so what?
Ah, you haven't seen Solo. I will admit I haven't seen the movie, but I watched the Film Theory episode that Matt Pat released. And apparently at the end of Solo, the robot that was in it dies, but they like put the robot into the Millennium Falcon, like its consciousness.
Oh, so the Millennium Falcon has an AI, and that's why, and that's why it seems to work so well.
Right.
Despite being a bit of a rust bucket at this point.
Right. Matt Pat's whole theory is that Han Solo is not the person that he claims he is, because it's the Millennium Falcon itself that's doing all the flying and stuff like that, all the maneuvers, and that's why he's like this really good pilot.
Yeah, I haven't seen this theory because I had a feeling this had to do with Solo, and I was avoiding spoilers because I actually do want to see that.
Right. I haven't cared, so
Yeah, but you know what? I'll say this much: like there's only so much an AI can do before it can't process things properly. So well, the AI probably would help Han, with some of the more complex maneuvers. If there's something that would be a bit hard for an AI to process, then hey, how do they know it's not Han being able to keep up his half of this whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to go watch the movie, and then after that watch, because again, I also haven't seen the movie. So you'd have to go watch the movie and then watch the theory, and see what your thoughts are on once you've seen the movie. I haven't seen the movie because as much as I enjoyed like the regular Star Wars movies, I just have not cared much for what Disney has done with Star Wars. Episode 7, 8. I haven't even seen Rogue One.
Rogue One was decent, at least to my standards.
Yeah. So it's, I don't know. I just the Last Jedi just did not. Oh, I didn't like it.
It's just me. Not a lot of people like Last Jedi. Like hell. Not even Luke's actor. Mark Hamill. He didn't like how Luke was portrayed in Jedi. So when you've got the actor behind the character and being like, this really wasn't that good, then
Yeah, I have heard that there are. I have heard that there are fans, Star Wars fans, that are like trying to petition to make episodes 7 and 8 like non-canon.
What exactly is canon? All that.
Yeah. That's that when it comes to Star Wars, that really is a good question, because like there's so many extended universe like books and things that
not to mention the MMO, which I got into not that recently.
Right. There's a lot
Yeah,
to
like
Star Wars canon that
like it's like are the cartoons canon? Which of the cartoons are canon? Which of the cartoons are canon? Should we be guess like which of the video games are canon? So you know, canonicity is a big old can of worms that I have a very very simple way of dealing with.
What's that?
Whatever I think makes sense in my brain is canon. Damn the word of God. Damn the word of God. Damn the word of God. Even if it contradicts.
Right. This is true. This is true. No, that is one being a writer, universe creator, and so on. Like that is one thing that I've noticed. Is the bigger your universe gets, the harder it becomes to create a single story. You know.
Just ask your average mangaka how hard it can be to keep all the stuff in their universe, their world's straight.
Right. Oh yeah. No, it's like I've been producing the Aletheia universe for years now. Ever since I was like 13 or 14, and I'm considerably older than that now. And it's I got into World of Warcraft, and World of Warcraft released their Warcraft Chronicles books, and those highly contradict a lot of information that's in some of the games and things like that, and people are upset and they're like, oh, retcons and things like that. I'm like, it's not necessarily so much retcons as it is that each source is telling from a different, story, a different view. A good example of that is Legend of Zelda, actually. For how long in the Zelda universe did they say that the sages had built the Master Sword? And then Skyward Sword, there's no sages at all in Skyward Sword, and you find out that it was built by Hylia, and that the Master Sword was the Master Sword itself was created by Link, whereas the Goddess Blade was created by Hylia. It's not so much retcon as much as it is a different source is telling a different version of a legend,
And let's face it, legends can be changed and altered from teller to teller.
Right.
And no one tale can ever truly be retold perfectly.
Right. A game series I used to really enjoy. I still do, but it's been so long since I played it. It's a game series called Lunar. It had 2 games in the series initially. Lunar, the Silver Star, and then Lunar Eternal Blue. And they were these really cool RPGs that were made on the Sega CD, but when they turned around and remade the games, they put them on PlayStation and Sega Saturn, and the remakes were completely different from the original Sega CD versions. And I was watching the making of video that's in the Lunar 1, the Silver Star Story Complete edition of the game, the PlayStation 1. It was a bonus disc on the PS1, and in the bonus content, they're like, yes, this is a oh, I love how Link is just so cocky right now, though. He's like, yeah, look at me, So it's just a tool for the weak to swing around. Only fools and men put confidence in them. Arrogance, ego, pridefulness. This darkness nurtured within you shall be your undoing.
Link, you might want to look behind you because she is pulling a Kingdom Hearts on you.
Yep. Dark Link.
Oh wait, crap! Wait. Let me abort that joke because I have a more appropriate one. Link, this is your shadow, your true self. Oh yes, I cannot believe I almost passed up a chance for a Persona reference. Bad card, bad. Yeah, like this was practically gift wrapped to you.
Right. But no, so as I was saying, I was watching the making of Lunar, the remake there, Silver Star, and the people that were remaking it, they went, yeah, one thing that we wanted to do with the remake was change things around a bit. The one character, Luna, is like the main character of the story, but she leaves the party in the Sega CD version. And then you don't see her again until near the end of the game. And they said they wanted to expand her character, make it feel more make what happens to her feel more natural. So they made her like a main character throughout the whole game. And they went, yeah, the thing with it, the way they interpret it is, you have two different people telling the story. You have Mr. Sega CD. And he told the Lunar Silver Star story, and he forgot some characters and didn't tell the story quite right and things like that. And they said now you have Mr. PlayStation telling the story, and of course it's two people telling the same story, so it's going to be different, And I'm like, yeah, I like the I like the way of thinking of that. It's two different consoles, and so it's two different people telling the story. Even though it's supposed to be the same story, it's you play. For example, when you play Ocarina of Time, you're playing from the perspective of Ocarina of Time Link. Which means that he doesn't know the truth about several things, And so then you play Skyward Sword, which is the true story of, what happened then, and you're playing through the view of Skyward Sword Link. And even then, I said, it's the true story, but it may not even be so much that is the true story, as much as it is that that's the tale that Skyward Sword Link tells his children and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, there were factors in his story that aren't actually completely true, They're just told from his perspective.
I'd like to, I'd like to think that maybe Bruce wasn't that much of an asshole, but from Link's perspective, yeah, the dude was a bit of a dick.
Right. Absolutely, And so it really is a matter of, who's telling the story. And so like Warcraft 3, for example, you've got you've got Mr. PC telling the story of Warcraft 3 and the way that he tells the story. But then you get to World of Warcraft, and it's like, oh, well, this was retconned from Warcraft 3. Or maybe it's just being told by a different person, The World of Warcraft is not being told by the people in Warcraft. It's being told by you, the player, because you are the character running around in the game,
Yeah. Trust me, like this. Trust me, trust me, I can tell you right now, MMOs can be a bit of a double-edged sword when it comes to storytelling.
Right.
Also, did it just get when Ganondorf showed up? Did it just get significantly more Lubu in here?
Lubu?
Yeah. For those who are unaware, probably even you three, in Dynasty Warriors, which is based off Romance of the Three Kingdoms, there's a saying among the fandom: "Do not pursue Lu Bu," because he is an overpowered monster of a character who can and will two-shot you if you are not careful. And some of these combos can have 7 hits.
Wow.
So yeah. Unless you're over leveled or you feel like you've got the biggest pair in the world, one does not pursue Lu Bu. And let's face it, with the way Link's acting, I would consider Ganondorf right now in the bit of the Lu Bu category.
Right. I'm just trying to take out all these Dark Links here so I can get some materials from them. So this is another one of those levels where the enemy can respawn. In the when we were taking the keeps at the beginning, when the top of the map was like purple, the Re-Dead Knights will infinitely respawn in that. If you leave the keeps alone. And here, the Darklings here will infinitely respawn as long as you don't attack the middle one here. So, that said, they take forever to each one of them takes forever to respawn. See, here's a good example. This one here just respawns. This one here just spawned in right as I entered the room. So if I had waited, he would have walked out of the room. But there normally is not 2 Darklings in here. One of these is a respawn.
Yeah.
Oh, I failed to kill a rally captain, and apparently failed a side mission because I didn't even notice that it was active. Oh well. More Darklings have appeared.
That doesn't seem like a problem.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm also trapped in this room, so...
Oh, yeah, 3... What the...
Lana.
Oh!
Send family.
And the cute girl would save!
Right.
Oh, crap.
Thorny and Midna, and Impa, and Phi.
Yes, yes, here's your obligatory "we're stronger together" cliche.
Right. Real strength only comes from knowing your weaknesses. And the Master Sword gets even more powerful.
Link has accepted the weakness of his heart, and that has transformed into the true power of the Master Sword.
All Darklings have vanished. Yeah, so because I killed the main Darklink, the other Darklings all left. Sorceress's room is now open. That's the room I was in. Now I pull from the darkness in Link's heart, and I'll pull from my own.
Not exactly the
great number of monsters. You stop it! You're working with magic that no one can contain.
Oh boy! Careful there. See, you reach too far. You go a little bit too far down in that well. You'll end up with golden eyes and try to get teenagers to kill each other so you can go after a giant heart. And before people ask, no, the Kingdom Heart jokes will not stop.
Right. Kingdom Hearts. That's Kingdom Hearts is a topic for like 7 videos. Like you could just start talking about it, and like 7 videos later, you might be done talking about the lore. That's
just sticking to, the basic lore. That's not even getting into theory crafting, different complaints you would have, and all this other stuff when it comes to the Kingdom Hearts series. Because let's face it, that is a big old ball of yarn that I cannot wait for us to finally be able to get through. Seriously, Kingdom Hearts 3 cannot come out soon enough for me so that we can finally put an end to this, to the Secret of Darkness saga, so that we can finally bury old Xehanort back when he gets into back in the ground he deserves.
Right.
13 years, Square! I've waited 13 years to finally put this old asshole in the ground.
Right.
Sorry.
And just think, it's only the end of the Heart of Darkness story. After that, they'll probably continue the series.
Yeah, but also one thing confirmed: this is Sora's last game. So new protagonist.
Interesting. That I hadn't heard. So.
Yep. Last game was Sora and the crew. No, like after this, whenever they announce the new Kingdom Hearts game, it's all yeah. What's?
It's gonna be a new cast.
Yep. Let's just hope that this one is slightly better written.
Right.
Shots fired. Come at me, fanboys.
Well, I mean, they didn't expect Kingdom Hearts to become what it did when they first started it. So, admittedly, they do have that to fall back on. The fact that they didn't have this whole plot organized to begin with.
Yeah, but
that said, though, like...
Yeah, the first game still has a lot of issues revolving around its story, and some of its characters.
Yeah.
You want to see someone go into that? Look up a guy called Des Shinta. He goes over the first Kingdom Hearts game in more detail. Like, he does some good stuff. He'll be able to. He's a pretty smart dude.
Right. Oh yeah. But Kingdom Hearts is a topic for another time, though.
Yeah, now we've got to try to kick Ganondorf's ass.
Right, and
best of luck.
Save Zelda. She's about to die, man.
Oh, speaking of Ganondorf, there he is.
So here's Ganondorf, and he's not exactly easy.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. A little bit of a tangent. Well, when it comes to this sort of thing, because we've had nothing but tangents.
Right.
I really like how this version of Ganondorf looks.
Oh yeah. I do.
The wild mane, the armor, and just the whole. Okay, hey, remember those two giant swords I had in Ganon back in Ocarina of Time? Well, now I'm using them in my human form.
Right. Dare I raise the blade of evil's bane to me? So be it. Hyrule's blood shall be on your hands. And then he dies.
But so Legend Mode's over, right? We beat Ganondorf. We stopped seeing game. We all can go. You can all go home and enjoy some Lon milk, right? Right?
Nope. We still got the last level in the Sia arc to go.
Wait, Sia. Oh crap!
Sorry, but yeah, there's a Lincoln level. Cool. Her true self. Oh, I like that one. So we have Shining Beacon. This is the last level in the Sia arc. The last level of the epilogue. But next episode we will step into Linkle's Tale, her true self, which does occur in between the Temple of Souls and Valley of Seers. So it's a good episode. Good level to do before hitting the Valley of Seers again. So. But yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, please feel free to subscribe. Feel free to check the video description down below for a link to the playlist, so you can get caught up on any episodes you may have missed. And there's also a link to both Patreon and my novel in the video description as well. Those help out the channel a lot. And with that, we'll see you next time.
Ciao!
See you later.